Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your old pal Mr. Butter coming back at you. Today I want to get into a pair of shoes that have really been causing a lot of back and forth conversation. This is one of the last Yeezys that we'll be seeing, and I'm still a huge fan of the 350 V2 silhouette. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's take a look at these Yeezy 350 V2s in the steel gray colorway. So as I alluded to in the intro, there has been plenty of drama surrounding Yeezy's and Kanye's relationship with Adidas over the past couple of years. Everyone by now knows that they've agreed to part ways, and Adidas is just selling off everything that's already been made. It was odd because just a couple of weeks ago, Kanye posted a picture of he and the CEO of Adidas, and they looked like they were all buddy-buddy, and it seemed like maybe something was in the works for the future. But then recently, just before these were released, Kanye once again found a way to shake everything up. He basically posted that these 350 V2s are corny.
These 350 V2s are corny.
And to be more specific, he went on the record saying that all of the non-approved colorways of the 350 V2 are corny. I think the fact that you can still see these shoes sitting on Confirmed and Adidas, that pretty much does tell me that Kanye was heard, that he did change the way that some people might feel about these. I really like the silhouette. I like this colorway. We'll talk about why throughout the review. Kanye calling them corny really didn't change my opinion in them at all. If me, as a grown man, were to change my day in any way, shape, or form based on what Kanye says is corny, then I'm adulting completely wrong. The more I thought about it, it really just made me think, what if Tinker Hatfield came out and said that the newest Bred 4s were corny? Would that change the way that the masses feel, or would a lot of people still be looking at it as it's a great shoe, it's an awesome design, that all appeals to me, so I'm going to buy the shoe regardless? I think people are putting a little bit too much emphasis in the fact that Kanye said they're corny. Kanye is always a wild card anyway. You don't know where he's going to be coming from. You don't know what his mood is going to be on any given day. From where I'm sitting, it just seems like he's salty because he's not getting any money off of it, which he's completely entitled to have that opinion. However, Kanye calling these corny does not change the fact that I love 350 V2s, and I think this is a good looking colorway. Let me know what your feelings are. Let me know if you're completely done with rocking Yeezys. I've seen people on YouTube saying they are completely done with Adidas Yeezys, that no matter what, they're not going to wear anymore. I'm not one of those people. I think they look nice. I still like the style of them, and the comfort I think is unmatched in a lot of ways. Let me know where you stand on the topic. Getting into the box, it's your standard 350 V2 box. Nothing out of the ordinary there, just a cardboard box, 350 on the top. It's the drawer style, so it pulls out. The tag reads Yeezy Boost 350 V2, and the color is steel gray. I went with my standard 350 V2 size and got a 10.5. And enough of my rambling, here they are. I was really pumped about these. I'm really glad that they were as easy to get as what they were. And for anybody that just likes 350 V2s and likes gray shoes that go with a whole lot, I think this is a great pair. If you like Yeezy shoes because you're a huge Yeezy fan, then obviously this isn't a pair that you'll want to pick up. But for me, I like Yeezy shoes just because I like the shoes. It really doesn't have to do with what I'm thinking about Yeezy at the time or not. I really like some of his albums. I don't like all of his music, and just like that, I like some of his shoe designs, but I don't like all of them. The 350 V2 really goes with my style. I don't think that makes me corny at all. I think this is a shoe that he did a great job designing, and it's really easy to wear. So I didn't hesitate when it came to getting these. It is quite possible that Kanye turned people off so much on these that they will end up going on sale. And if people are able to get these on sale, I think that's a great thing too. When it comes to a wearable shoe on a silhouette that I'm still really fond of, I couldn't really ask for much more than this. I might get a lot of hate because people are saying like I'm doing Kanye wrong by buying this shoe, but that's not going to make me lose any sleep at night. So anyhow, I think this is a very wearable shoe. I like this colorway. Even though he didn't design or he didn't approve of this colorway, it does look like a colorway that he would have came out with a couple of years ago. So I don't see what the huge disconnect is. I don't think that these are corny in the least bit. I don't like all 350 V2s, but in these earth tones and just real easy to wear colorways, I'm a big fan of this. We've got a gray outsole and it's a little bit translucent. You can see the boost peeking through there on the windows, but then you can also just see that white foam through that gray. It's almost like a gum style rubber outsole. It's got some Boost branding there at the heel, and up at the toe it's got a little bit of Adidas branding there in the outsole. It looks like it's all the same color, but you do see just a little bit of contrast here for this stripe that wraps up the back. One of my favorite design aspects of these shoes has always just been these ribs on the midsole. And whenever you're wearing the shoe and you look down at it, I just think it's a really neat look. And I think it gives these just a really cool shape overall. As we come to the upper, this is very similar to a whole lot of 350 V2s. It's just got that knitted upper, and it is a little bit stretchy, but it's all just this nice slate gray color. I really like it. The knit gives it some texture up here at the toe, and then as you get to like the mid panels of the shoe, it's really smooth looking, and then that texture kind of picks back up as you get to the back of the shoe. I really like the stripe that we have going down the side. You can kind of see through that a little bit. It's almost like a mesh, but the material feels a little bit harder than what this knit material does on the rest of the upper. And it's almost like a darker gray color for that stripe. But I like that. It doesn't have the Supply 350 on it. It's really just low-key. There's barely any advertising on this shoe or branding on this shoe, and that's one of the things that I really like about Yeezys. This one does have that canvas heel tab, and that's in the steel gray color as well. So it's a very monochromatic shoe, but I like that it's got the heel tab. I like that plain stripe going down the side of it, and I just think these will be really easy to pull off with just about anything. Like, I'm having a hard time thinking of what this wouldn't match with, unless you were wearing an all gray sweatsuit or something. Then it might just be too much gray. But really, I think you could throw these on with any color outfit, and I don't think you'd have to work hard to make it look good at all. Just like 350 V2s, this doesn't have a tongue. It's all just like a sock, and it does have some elasticity to it, so it does fit nice and snug to your feet. You really don't even need the laces, but we got some rope style laces, and those are in the steel gray color as well. These don't really have that dramatic seam going up the middle. I like that effect sometimes, so I wouldn't have minded if we got that down the middle of these shoes, but it looks nice and clean like this. It's like we have some gray piping going along the collar, and again, that's just that steel gray color, and it matches the rest of the shoe. It looks like our insole is steel gray. The left shoe has that world emblem and then Yeezy branding, and I think that signifies that it's made with at least some percentage of recycled material. And then the right shoe also has a steel gray insole, but on that one you've got some Yeezy and Adidas branding. Let me know down in the comments what you all think about these. I think they're a great looking pair of kicks, and I plan on getting a lot of wear out of them. I probably have like 10 pairs of 350 V2s from 2019 and on. And like I said, I really like the silhouette. I was just wearing the silhouette last week. I got the Desert Sage 350 V2s on right now. I've been thinking about taking the static 350 V2s off ice just because I think I could get a whole lot of wear out of that when the weather gets nicer. Whether Kanye approves of these or not, I think it's a great design. If I were him, I'd be proud of this design. Whether it's an approved color or not, I would just take pride in the fact that I made something that is such a good product. I know a lot of people got turned off the second that he called them corny. You're definitely entitled to that opinion. I don't feel like I will be any more or less corny than what I already am if I wear these. I don't know if there's more 350 V2s to come. I'd be interested in seeing what colors they are if there is more slated to come. I did see that the Onyx foam runners and also the Onyx slides are about to drop on Confirmed again, and I'll probably be going for them as well. Let me know if you're completely done with Yeezys. Maybe you're just done with the 350 V2. I don't mind if you call them corny. That's fine by me, and I don't really lose sleep over other people's opinions of what I like or what I wear. So be honest. Let me know down in the comments what you think of them. Let me know if you'll be going for the foams and slides. Maybe you're just taking a break on 350 V2s, but you're still interested in some of the other silhouettes. I'm just curious in seeing what your position is and how you all stand on the topic. But I think these are great looking. I plan on wearing them, and I appreciate you all watching. I will catch you on the next one. I'm out.